Hey FFBE, what's going on? Long time no see. How's it going? I am here at the Oblivion Blade EXT. It is anniversary. By the way, new login screen, amazing. We are going to go into Oblivion. This is the harder version of the fight, EXT version. We're going to go in, no items, no continues, clear without an ally being KO'd. We're taking in Raikou as a friend selfie unit. Okay, so the basics of this fight is it does a single target, really powerful move that is fixed damage. Doesn't have accuracy or anything though. It does AoE status ailments. It does AoE and single target physical. And that's pretty much it. Also, you can't break the boss. So you can't lower its defense, attack, or anything like that. So bring in status ailment resistance. Bring in physical cover tank. And hit it really hard. You want to hit it with light damage because if you don't hit it with light damage, then it puts up Mirage every turn, which really sucks. You don't want to have to deal with that unless you're using magic, I guess. But magic's kind of harder to use. So let's go ahead and go in, and then I will explain the team afterwards. But you know what? Let's explain the team first. Let's do that. Let's change it up. All right. So first up, we got Raikou. Raikou is a selfie. And Raikou's got built for magic, and there you go. You can see Raikou's build. There's our friend unit's build. You can go in here with like 1 DPS. It really doesn't matter because there's no turn count limit. Okay? So there's Raikou's selfie. Okay? I have Rivera, who basically doesn't have gear. I just put some MP recovery gear on her, and that's about it. Okay. Radiant Smile, this person. She has 100% evasion, and then 300% dark resistance. That's it. So I got her to 300% dark resistance and 100% evasion. She's got her own STMR on. Everything I am using in this guide is permanently available in-game through one means or another, so there's nothing that's time-limited in this guide that will not be available while this event is running. Okay? There we go. There we go. There's more of her build, and then her vision card is that sweet new login screen. Okay? Selfie, we have double Crescent Wish, because why not? We got Golbez's armor, an Ark's hat, Cursed Doll, Magic Control Ring. This is my selfie. Dark Aspirations, Barbaricia's Spirit, her own STMR, and then her vision card is True Feelings. Okay, she has 300% Human Killer, and yep, there she is. We're pretty much not using her LB or anything. We're gonna set up a auto farm team, basically. Not farming, but you get the idea. A team that you set the first turn and never have to do anything. You go make a sandwich, you come back, the boss is dead. We're making that kind of team, okay? Alright, so we've got Benevolent Beauty Rem next. She has her own, what is that, TMR or STMR? That's her STMR. She has her Arculum Dirk, and then another selfie. You can gear them however you want. If you can't match this gear, it's okay, you'll eventually kill it. So Magic Control Ring, Heliotite, Minister's Coat, Originator Final Summoning, etc, etc, etc. Okay, and then Dark Lineage is the vision card. I have Nareen. Nareen is here because the boss does do a mitigation for itself, so it'll take 50% less damage, and it does that every 3 turns. So I brought Nareen to use one ability specifically. Where is it? Serenity, and it just removes some status effects from the enemy, that being its mitigation. So she's just there basically for that, and then I kind of like do a little bit of damage with her, but it's not a lot. She's not very powerful, but she does do Dispel. And well, I'll show you her gear real quick, but she's not quite that relevant. She doesn't do that much damage, so here's her gear. All right, there we go. And her vision card. Okay, let's go back, and I'm not using her Brave Shift form. Okay, and let's go in. So again, like I said, we're going to set up the first turn and just hit repeat afterwards, so it just does the same moves in the same turn rotation every turn, and that's it. So to do that, make sure that you have repeat continuation, all battles, and repeat type, repeat last sequence on. Have it on. And we're gonna do Radiant Smile first, and she's gonna do Provoke, which is Breakthrough, and it gives her Provoke. She's gonna do Rhythmic Fake, which gives resistance to set assailments and resistance to parameter breaks. And let's do Sorcerer Shuffle. A little bit of extra damage is always good. Rivera is going to do Triple Cast with Encore, and she's going to do Watchful Ensemble on Radiant Smile. That way, Radiant Smile gets physical cover, because she does have that 100% evasion. And then we're going to do, where is it? Rhapsody of the Wild on my Selfie and on the friend Selfie, because they're our big DPS. Okay? Rhapsody of the Wild gives Human Killer. And Noreen, make sure to use Noreen first every turn. Noreen is going to do Owl style Guarding Blade, which is a dispel on the enemy, so it gets rid of its mitigations. And then we can just use a little bit of damage, because why not? Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. And those two. So now we've gotten set up for our support units. Our support units have set up the fight. And now we're going to hit with our DPS units. So that's going to be Benevolent Beauty Rem first. And she's going to use, if I can find it, here somewhere, I'm telling you. She just needs to use a support move. So let's see. A support move. I'll have her use Protectka. Why not? And then after Protectka, we're just going to use Flying Dagger 3 times. Okay. So Protectka and then Flying Dagger 3 times. And Selfie is going to use Quadruple. And in this order, she's going to use Intense Banish. And then Furious Banishura. Our friend Selfie is going to do the same. You should be able to find a friend Selfie somewhere on the friends list, considering the event was just recently. And if not, friend me. I'll share one. Okay, so now we can hit all three of those at the same timings. The better you can get the timing, the more damage you're going to do, obviously. So I'll go ahead and chain those together a lot better this turn. We'll see that. Alright. So I'll hit reload. Reload for this turn. I'm going to hit Noreen. Then I'm going to hit those two. And then I'm going to chain all of our units together. Get a good chain this turn. Alright. So now that they're all chained together right, you got the chain done properly, you managed to get your timings right, you hit Noreen first, and then Rivera and Radiant Smile. You did your chain, you did everything good, all the timings are working out. You can just hit repeat afterwards. And repeat is just going to do the exact same thing you did last turn in the same rotation, the same timing. So you can just let it play. You can see this is a hands-free sort of way to do the fight. Completely just AFK it. Now you could get it done in a faster amount of turns, but more time spent, more actual time spent, if you used Selfie's Limit Burst, giving the Fist Imperil. So if you were constantly using the Imperils every turn, you would get a lower turn count, but it would actually take you longer. So we're going for, speed of real-world time versus in-game time. because I care about, you know, like, getting other stuff done. Got to get a better rank in Clash of Wills, know what I mean? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut to the end, because this fight will not change, as it does 5% per turn. I'm going to go ahead and cut to the end, and I'll see you guys there when it's down to a lower health pool. Alright, so here we are. We're near the end. We've probably got 2, maybe 3 turns left, and it's still on that repeat function. So still just going forward, doing the same rotation, same timings. It's all easy. Yeah. Super easy. While it was doing this, I just sat and hung out with chat. We were having a great, like, little discussion. It's been fantastic. So honestly, there's no stress about doing it this way. I love this, and it's so easy to do. So here we go, turn 28, but auto repeat, so it's not really a thing. It's fine. It's easy. Took less than a few minutes. Took longer to record this video, honestly. It would take longer to gear up the turn 1 team and execute it properly. Okay, so that ends the fight. Let's go ahead and collect our rewards. Boom. Boom. Get that lapping. Let's look at our damage details. Look at that. Look at that. Poor little Noreen. See, Benevolent Beauty Rem did not do that much, so you want to focus on the selfies if you've got that. If you can find a friend, if you've got one, you want to focus on those, or any DPS that you happen to have. But you want to have your physical cover unit. Definitely want to have your physical cover unit, and you definitely want to have status ailment resistance. And break resistance keeps you from doing a lot less damage. Okay. Let's get them rewards. Oh, I can't believe I used Radiant Smile. Okay. Hopefully this guide helped you guys out. Much love, peace, and thank you.